I know you won't let me down, no, no. Yeah, I know you won't let me down.
80 degrees, warming up for me. Finally free, found the God in me, and I want you to see I can walk on water.
I can walk on water.
1,000 miles from shore,
Yeah,
I can float on the water.
yeah, yeah.
Father, hold me close.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't let me drown.
Don't let me drown.
I know you won't.
I know you won't. I know you won't. No, no, no. I know you won't let me drown. No, no, no. Yeah. I know you won't let me drown. No, 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 no. I know you won't let me drown. Won't let me drown. Won't let me drown. No, 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 no. You won't let me drown, no, no. You won't let me drown, no, no. Let my feet up the ground, no, no, no. You won't let me drown, no, no, no.
80 degrees,
Yeah, yeah,
warming up for me.
yeah, yeah,
Finally free,
yeah. Finally,
found the God in me,
yeah.
and I want you to see I can walk on water.
Jesus,
1,000 miles from
Jesus.
shore, I can float on the water.
yeah, yeah,
Father, hold me close.
Jesus.
Don't let me drown.
Don't let me drown.
I know you won't.
Oh.
Amen. That shit never control. Always listen to it and hit different. So with that being said, man, you already know what it is. It's the MK podcast, episode number 19. We've been at it, bitch. And the title is gonna be whatever the fuck I look up on Twitter. On Twitter, we'll add it to the title. Just gonna check out different things and see what's going on out here in the camp. So we finna pass the mic over to Kane, and then we finna get to this show. You already know I gotta put my face in the ice.
And there goes my phone. But you already know what it is, man. We're back here to serve some more game on the ground for them hungry hounds who just got out the pound and are ready for the next round. So with that being said, make sure you grab your snacks, your drinks, your weed, whatever the case may be, because we're going to jump into this episode.
He sins against me 7 times and I'm supposed to just forgive that.
No, not 7, but 77 times.
I could stack him up that high if I really broke down each offense and the consequences.
You know, I don't mean literally 77 times. 70 times 7. Completion times completion. Endless forgiveness. Without limits. I know it's hard.
Why does everything have to be? Man makes it much harder when he leans on his own understanding.
Man, beautiful. Never gets old. So with that being said, we're gonna react to whatever we look up on Twitter. So first, we're gonna see what your boy Nick Fuentes got going on. It says, by the way, I'm echoing you and stuff, so I don't know what you got going on. Let's see anything that's interesting. I'm not just clicking on just anything. It says Nick Fuentes points out Sneako's hypocrisy. You can't aspire to be Malcolm X, but then aspire to be Neon. He said you can't aspire to be Malcolm X, but then aspire to be Neon. You can't have your Zam water and drink it too. All right, let's
So
hear
funny
what
how my
Nick.
next timeline is every influencer dropping red pills on real, relevant, and actually controversial topics, and then I see Sneako updates pop up with Sneako goes off when someone says Ramadan is just skipping lunch. Like, is this guy even relevant anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what he's doing anymore. It's so obvious, like, look, you can't be, you can't idolize Malcolm X, but then aspire to be Neon. Okay, let's just put it that way. You cannot, I'm sorry, but you cannot, I'm like Malcolm X, but then aspire to be, like Jack Doherty. It doesn't work that way. So, yeah, I'm a Muslim on Ramadan Mubarak. Oh, but now I'm on Fresh and Fit with all these girls and we're listening to Fetty Wap in a car at Fresh and Fit. Yeah.
Bro, and see, people can't. Nick looks goofy as hell. But shout out to Nick, bro. I don't care what y'all say. I know he talks about the Jewish people, but at the end of the day, he's talking about the Khazarians. So if y'all can, basically eat the apple and not the core, you'll be straight. But what I'm telling you right now is he's speaking facts about Sneako. Sneako is the best definition of a grifter. I have no problem with the man. He can do what he wants to, but he pretends to rock with one thing while doing the other. Like, he wants to be this stomp down Muslim, and then he still wants to live the influencer life. Like, you heard Myron before say he's grown up a traditional Muslim, but he's not religious anymore, and he knows that if he was to die, where he would go. Sneako wants to sit around and criticize other people and talk about this and talk about that while he's living a hypocrisy. He, to me, is like an adult who never really went past the teenage mindset, and he doesn't know how to fit in. I mean, the dude went to college again for no fucking reason. Like, it's just he doesn't know what he wants to do, bro. And like, it's worse. What makes it worse is it looks like what he's doing is the right thing because he's putting them around like Kanye and shit like that. But he doesn't understand, bro. Just because you're getting around celebrities don't mean you're on the right path. So it's like, what are you doing, Sneako? I don't even think he knows what he's doing, and he won't allow anyone to tell him what to do behind closed doors. He always wants to do this shit on live, and that's how he ruins friendships. That's how he ruined the friendship with Tate.
I haven't kept up with Sneako, so I don't fully understand what Nick Fuentes is talking about. But I will say somebody who cannot stick to something that they say they believe in or whatever is somebody who is also not going to be able to be loyal to anybody else. Because just like how they switch up with what they believe, when they switch up their belief, it's going to switch up their mentality. It's going to switch up their habits, the things they do. One day they're going to decide that they don't want to rock with you no more, and that's it. And those people are just like leaves in the wind. Yeah, he might have a platform, but at what cost? He runs everybody out of his life.
Nah, sorry. Bismillah. It doesn't work that way. Alhamdulillah. It doesn't work that way, my friend. I'm sorry. Sorry, but you can't have your dates and eat them too, pal. You can't have your Zam water and drink it too, pal. It's got to be one or the other. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. But then he's in the car with all the bitches and hoes from Fresh and Fit. Oh my gosh, Sneako. Can't have it all. We can't have it always like that. So, and now the whole like pro Jew thing. Now we're doing the Jew apologetics. Give me a break. So there's a big difference between someone that's ignorant and living a lifestyle like that. There's all the difference in the world between someone that's ignorant and living that lifestyle and someone that knows and goes into the underworld and then goes back to that lifestyle. Big difference. So, but that's, hey, good for him. I hope he makes a lot of money. I hope he's very.
Sneako is literally, to me, and at one point I used to listen to his content because he swore he was going to be a successor of Tate, and Game respects Game. A lot of y'all watch this nigga because you're looking for a father. Game respects Game. But one thing about it is what I realized is he's a lot like that bald nigga. I think his name was Sammy in The Matrix. He wanted to go back. He knew the steak was fake. He knew it was all simulation, but he wanted it. And that's exactly what Sneako's doing. He's apologizing, and he sees Aiden getting back on Twitch. So he'll say sorry and do whatever he needs to get in good graces for the optics. It's corny, bro. It's corny. And it shows everything he said he never really stood on. It was cool at one point whenever all the boys were getting attacked and he felt like he could be a part of something and, grift off of it. I'm just being real, bro. Just being real. This is what we see. This ain't even allegedly. It's facts.
That is the literal definition of Incrediboy. Whenever he tried to help Mr. Incredible catch that one dude that was trying to bomb that bank or whatever. No, this dude, what's his name? Sneako is the type of dude to go on the internet and pledge his allegiance to that Imam Mahdi dude because he sees other Muslims doing it and he thinks that that dude is the truth. That's the type of dude that Sneako is, bro. I could see him doing something stupid like that.
Right. So now we're gonna react to some good old woo wop 100 men versus one gorilla tweets, and we're gonna see what type of bullshit people are saying on X. I need you niggas to be serious. I think 100 niggas could beat one gorilla. Everybody just got to be dedicated to the shit. Okay. They have a community. The 99 dudes, after seeing that fucking gorilla not break a sweat, ripping the first guy in half. The man who started gorilla versus 100 man discourse right now. What the fuck have I started? This random nigga. 100 men versus... Okay, that wasn't funny. The 100 men trainer for the gorilla. Hell no. I never understood niggas that do that shit in the gym, bro. Like, it's like, bro. And then these niggas are all huddled up together. Like, if you was solo doing that, cool. But what the fuck? They had to practice this shit.
What is that dude behind them squatting and pulling the resistance bands in the beginning while they're running? Watch. Look at your boy.
Santa Claus looking at us. One man versus 100 gorillas. If this video changes everything, the 100 men winning easily against the gorilla. Let's see. What the fuck? What the fuck?
That looks like a baby gorilla, so of course it's going to be scared of something it doesn't understand.
That's corny. The gorilla on his way to deliver the swiftest 100-man fate in history. Oh, hell no. What's this? Gamer. Damn. And that looks like what it would be doing, but why the fuck would they all just sit around like NPCs on a video game? You know, like when you're fighting the boss and all those little minions sit on the side. Like this is not how it would go at all. These niggas are all standing there like some high school freestyle battle circle, just waiting their turn to die.
Actually, that's probably kind of accurate to how it would go because they would probably be horrified seeing what the gorilla has done to the first few people, and they don't want that to happen to them.
What's it? I know a man that can do gorillas.
What is that? Ooh, samurai. That boy, that is a monster. Let me see what else you got. Who do you think you is, Hawkeye? That boy, God damn. Hold on, wait. Let him show his weapons. Boy, this nigga is not bullshit.
Good, man. Look, we got the black RoboCop right here in the flesh. Good, don't play with this nigga, good.
All right, man, keep it going. What you got to talk about?
Don't play with him, good. He gonna kill you, gonna stab you, good. He gonna shoot you, good. He on the outside, good. Don't play with him, good.
This nigga watched one Charleston White Instagram live and is just out here bugging. He watched Charleston White and he watched Blade.
Drugs.
It says the 100 men are no longer fighting the gorilla. They're all now praising the one true God, our Lord Jesus Christ. This shit really pissed a lot of people off when I posted it. I mean, but it's the truth.
Good.
No, I'm not watching that.
I want to know that. Okay. I really want to know that. I want to know that.
Stop. Some of these tweets are what the fuck? Hold up. Chuck Norris. Where's the hunter? Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Now do Bruce Lee versus 100 gorillas.
Uh-oh. Let's see this shit. Tate went off about it.
Everyone on Twitter is asking me who would win the fight between 100 men and a silverback. And what's amazing to me is that broke people have so much time.
Oh,
you niggers are poor. You have no money. Who'd win 100 men or silverback? No, and they're arguing about it. You are broke. The fuck?
And with that being said, I'm done reacting to this content.
He's not even lying though.
I'm done. He just made me feel dumb as hell. But I'm gonna rewind that.
Well, there's a difference between observing.
We're making content off this shit.
There's a difference between observing retarded people argue over something stupid and actually arguing with people over something stupid.
Yeah, you know there's people in the comment sections arguing. You muted yourself, dumbass.
That's the people that he's talking about are those that are arguing in the comment section about it.
Hold on, we got to play this shit one more time. And honestly, he's got to get the full screen.
Everyone on Twitter is asking me who would win the fight between 100 men and a silverback. And what's amazing to me is that broke people have so much time. You niggers are poor. You have no money. Who'd win 100 men or silverback? No, and they're arguing about it. You are broke. Everyone on Twitter is asking me who would win the fight between 100 men and a silverback.
Bro, Tate, bro, that's what we finna look up.
Do not experience connection with God, friend, but all of the suffering you see. Suffering is what reminds you that the light is light and the dark is dark. This is why God gives us suffering in the first place. So many people praying for their suffering to end, not understanding that suffering is the reason they're praying in the first place. So,
damn, what do you have to say about that?
I mean, just think about it. Most people whose lives are going good, they're not praying because, well, they feel like
Right. We're gonna watch this, react to this, then we'll end the show. Shout out to Top G.
Sleeping, am I resting? No. Anyone who knows me will tell you if I'm awake, I'm working. I'm awake, I'm working. From the second I wake up, I'm on my laptop to the second I go to sleep. First thing I do when I wake up is check my phone. First thing I do is I work. And if I even do anything fun, I kill all the fun because I make it work. We can film it, get this, need this scene. Filming having fun is not having fun ever. So I make it work. So no, I only enjoy work. I like to work because I like to feel proud of myself. I don't want to be happy. I want to feel proud of myself. So I rest when I sleep, sure. If I'm ultimately tired and need a few extra hours in bed every once in a while, yeah, okay, I'll do that. But I never just have a day. Tristan, back me up. Have I ever said I need a day where I just need a day off? Have you ever heard me say I need a day off? No. Ever.
I mean, not even a day, but at least 1, 2 hours a day.
To do, no, because it's not competitive. It's not competitive.
Have you always been like this?
The first day I haven't had my laptop on.
Really?
I'm training in the gym in between sets. It's the laptop. Like I work all the time.
Have you been always that way? Sorry.
I think I've always understood that you can outwork people. Yeah. You can truly outwork people, and you can outwork a lot of things about yourself as well. You can outwork a lot of negative emotions. You can outwork a lot of problems in your mind. Like people sit and say, "Oh, I'm unhappy or I'm sad." You don't have time. How do you find the time in the day to sit around thinking about being sad? You have shit to do. Like I don't have time to sit around and contemplate how I feel because I'm busy. So how do you even have time for that? I've had people sit and give me long trotes on how they feel. And I'm like, where did you even come up with this shit? How long have you been sitting around just fucking thinking about nothing? I don't have time for it. A plane defies gravity with speed. If a plane stops moving forward, what happens? It falls down, right? So if you can do the same thing with yourself and your mentality and your problems and everyone else around you, you can outwork everybody. So I've always understood outworking people. And I also think that it's very easy to work hard and win when you're already winning. It's hard to get there. It starts off harder. It's harder to find a way to make money and work all the time and deal with all the bullshit and be at the bottom of whatever industry you're in and not have any reputation, whatever. But if I were to say to all of you right now, for every minute you body spar, you get $1,000. I guarantee we'd still be out there right now sparring. Everyone would be like, all right. So like, once you get to the point, like in my position where I know if I put the time in, I'm going to win. Then how can I stop now? Maybe some people would. Maybe I can go sit on the beach like a dickhead. But I'd be bored out of my mind because I wouldn't be stressed. And stress is the way I want to feel. And I wouldn't be proud. Oh, look, I'm on a beach, guys. No, I want to be like, ha, ha, ha. They might let me out of jail. Look, ha, 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 I win.
Let me put you on some game real quick. A lot of y'all.
Top G don't miss, bro. Speak, bitch.
Say what you was gonna say, son, and then I'll speak.
I was gonna say he don't miss, man. He's always precise with the game, and a lot of y'all know you don't listen to that. You want to hear what he has to say about 100 gorillas versus 1 YN. Y'all want to hear all that shit, and it's like 100 YNs versus 1 gorilla. My bad.
I mean, technically, there's no difference.
That'd just be 99 gorillas versus 1 young monkey. But anyways, that's beyond the point, man. Like, there's a lot of people, like, they'll be doing a job and they don't want to get ahead with the job. So they'll do just enough of the job. Then they'll basically try to find something else to do to get away from the job, where if you kept working on the fucking job, next thing you know, it's time to leave. But the thing is, the best part about when you're truly a hard worker, when you leave, you're thinking about what the fuck you're going to do to get ahead next time and next time and next time. It's almost like you have to force yourself to spend time with your family. You have to force yourself sometimes to even read the Bible, which it shouldn't be forced. But it's just, as a man, you work so hard and toil the soil sometimes that you forget about the most intimate things. But a lot of you aren't men. And that's the reason why whenever I ask that question about today's men being the people who would go up against gorilla, I say, hell no. Y'all might as well do what Dewberry says, and this describes it all into some of the.
No, that's facts, bro. David killed Goliath and all that, and because God was with him. So if those 100 men had God with them, then they could most definitely take on that gorilla. But without him, they're dead. But no, what I was gonna say was the reason why Tate does not like to have a day off, does not want to have a day off, is because he loves what he's doing. If he was working a regular job, if he was an average person, I'm sure that he would probably say, man, I need a day off. If you're just working a regular 9 to 5 job, not rich, none of that. And when you finally get to the point to where you can make a lot of money, like a ton of money, like on his level, doing what you love to do, you don't want to stop. You don't want to stop, and that's a fact. So a lot of y'all bums out here saying, "Oh, well, he's lying." He's not lying. He loves what he does, and that's why he doesn't want to stop, because he loves to see the results that come in from doing what he loves to do. And so once you get to that point, then you will understand why he says what he says, and why he don't take days off, because he loves what he does. It's like UFC fighters who are always training all the time to stay in shape because they genuinely love the game. They love to stay fit. They get paid doing what they love to do, so they don't want to stop. Unless you're Patty Pimblett, who says that he would rather be a fat slob than be in shape, which makes no sense. But yeah.
Yep, can't make it make sense. So with that being said, man, it's your boy Max, it's your boy Marky, it's your boy Game Server, and all the rest of it. Probably your bitches nigga too. We're gonna keep doing what we do, man, and I'm gonna pass the mic to my boy, man. He gonna say what he say, and we're gonna get up out of here, and you can catch me live on TikTok. Yeah. What you gotta say, Kane? You ugly as hell.
You already know what it is, man. No, sir, I am not associated with that pedophile. But with that being said, make sure, and yes, I said pedophile. This dude groomed his girlfriend when she was like 12 years old until she was 18. With that being said, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share with y'all friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And if y'all really out here giving a pedophile a platform, that's crazy work, bro. That's crazy work. I'm talking about all.
Yeah, there it is, the gay bomb. Look it up for yourself. I mean, this is what they're...
No, you got to land with that. Finish what you were saying.
Oh, no, I'm saying to all you platforms out there and interview those podcast platforms that are giving a pedophile a platform, that's crazy work, bro. That says a lot about yourself. The dude straight up admitted to grooming a little girl until she was 18 years old, and y'all still out here trying to give him a platform. Crazy.
Certified lover boy, certified. And with that being said, to all you hoe ass niggas out here, imagine me fucking a bitch to this woo wop.